Hi everybody, this is Helen, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Bell Block in New Zealand. Right, just make sure this is in screen, looks like it, so that's awesome. Now, welcome along to my Facebook Live. It's 2 p.m. or just after 2 p.m. I just had a video call come through and I've just had someone turn up to pick something up. So yeah, I'm going to make you a card today, and it was only 5 minutes ago. It's like, oh, okay, what am I going to do? So I've just grabbed together couple of sheets of cardstock, some DSP. So this is amazing DSP. It is going to be going because it's from the Christmas catalogue. It is the Traditions of Christmas DSP. I have loved using it. It has been amazing. And I've used it in lots and lots of cards. It's been awesome. So I just need to find the DSP I want to use for today's card. And I think I may use that one. Yes, there's so many gorgeous sheets. Have I got some already cut? I don't want to use that one. That one's too gappy. Let's have a look through all my bits and pieces, because sometimes it's quite good to use up some of those. But I don't think there's any scrap pieces. Oh, there is some here. I might be able to use that. Otherwise, I'll start a new sheet. So I'll grab this sheet out. So this is really gorgeous. Love this paper. And I think I'm going to use one of, if I've got any cut out. So I think I showed you last week where a lot of the these sort of images, I'll put them into bags, so it makes it easier when I'm trying to find something. So use that. I like the one with the pink flowers on. I wonder if I've got any of that left. Probably not by the look of it. I might have used all of those up. So I will grab this sheet out just in case. So I might cut I think I quite like this one with the pink flowers as well. So right, so I'll grab those out and I'll leave that out just in case I decide to use that. Oops, or that one. Okay, and I'll put the rest of it aside. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my trimmer and do my cutting. And then I'm going to die cut some bits and pieces, and then I will show you. I'll just see if I can move that a fraction this way. I'm making. Right, so Amanda's there. Oh, and Ayla. Hi, Ayla. How are you today? Ayla just tried to video call me, and I said, I've got to go. I'll call you back. So I hope you're going to enjoy the card, Ayla. Right, so I'm going to cut this at 14.8 by 27 centimeters. So we'll take that down to 27 centimeters and we'll cut that off like that. Now I'm going to score now, so I'll use the scorer. And hi Maureen, how are you? I'm going to score this at 4.5 centimeters. Okay, 4.5. and 9 centimeters, and then we'll go down to 18 centimeters, and then 22.5 centimeters. Okay, so that's my main part of my card. And what else will I need? I'm just thinking the DSP. I'll just grab this and see what it looks like. So I didn't know whether to back it with that or maybe back it with old olive. That might be quite nice. Okay, so I need some pieces of old olive. So we need them to be 14.3 centimeters. Oh, I might have to go and get some more out of the drawer. I just grabbed this quickly because I was in a hurry. So I need some 4 centimeter pieces. So 4 centimeters. Another 4 centimeters. And how wide is that? Not quite enough. I'll just grab another piece of old olive. Just a moment. Here we go. So we're going to cut that again at 14.3, and we need 4 centimeters and another 4 centimeters. And actually, now that I've thought of that, I might grab another piece as well. Usually I like to have a bit of an idea of what I'm making. I actually thought of making something different, and then I changed my mind like 5 minutes ago, or 5 minutes before I was due to start. So I'm going to cut that at 14.3, and I'm going to cut that at 8.5 centimeters. Right, so we've got those pieces. And then I'm going to need a piece of white, so I'm going to cut that at 13.8 centimeters, and then I'm going to cut that at 8 centimeters. And what else do I need? My designer series paper. So I need that to be 13.8, which is there. And I need these pieces to be 3.5 centimeters. 3.5 centimeters. 3.5 centimeters. And 3.5 centimeters. Right. So that is, well, I think that is all of the cutting I need to do. I'll start putting it together, and then I'll decide that I do need something else, but that will be fine. And I don't know whether I'm going to want that or that. So, sorry. I've had trouble with my allergies at the moment, so excuse my coughing. Let's have a drink. That'll be good. Now, I also need, what else am I going to need? I wonder if I should use that. No, I think I'm going to use one of these. I'll go with what I thought the first time. So I want the one right in the middle, of course. But that's okay. I'm allowed because it's my card. So I just want this with a little bit of the pink flowers. I have absolutely loved these images. They're great because you can cut them out. You can use them as your focal point on your cards. It's an amazing pack of designer series paper. So I'm going to use that. So I need to cut that out. And I will also need, let me just see if I can find some things here. I've got a stamp here. And I've got some cherry cobbler. So this is Sending Love and Joy. This is from the Traditional Labels. So I'm going to stamp that because then I can cut that out at the same time. So I'll just stamp that onto here. I'm going to have to cut that a little bit smaller so it'll fit through my mini cutting and emboss machine. I'll just cut that a bit smaller before I stamp it. So about there should do it. Oops. Okay, now I'll stamp this. So I had Ayla, was at class the other day, and she wanted to do some stamping, and Trisha wasn't here, so she stamped a whole lot of things for Trisha, which is perfect. And she was showing the ladies what to do and how to stamp, and they were very impressed with her. She loves crafting, and it's so nice having my granddaughter that I can share this love with. Now this die, it fits perfect one direction, and so if you try it and it's not quite right, so it's taking the Y out, it goes that way. So you just got to play with it and get it facing the right direction. And I want to cut that as well. So I'll bring my little machine in here and open that up, and some plates. So I'm sure if she was here today, she'd be helping out. She'd be stamping and cutting. So she was a big help. I made some gift boxes for my ladies the other day, and she helped me put all the dimensionals on and stick everything together. So I'm training her up to take over my empire. Amanda thought she was taking over my empire, but I think Ayla's going to because she is really, really keen. So there we go. So that's the Sending Love and Joy. And I also need to cut out this beautiful image here. Now let me just line that up like that. So if I start training her now, she'll be a great demonstrator when I decide I want to retire, which won't be for years yet because I'm having too much fun. So, oops, wind that through. And that's that one. Now we'll just take all the pieces off the edge of that and pop that out like that. And something else, I'll just see if I can find some pieces in my little packet here. I'll see if there's one on here that has pink flowers as well. So some of these pieces are on the edge. Oh, there's one there. So see, there's a piece on the top of the paper that just has part of the flowers. So I might just find, what have I done with my die now? I'll put the die somewhere. Here we go. And I'll cut that out as well. I just thought of that. I thought, oh, I could use that. So sometimes when you've got your DSP that has images like this, even the pieces on the edge can be used. So don't cut them off and chuck them away. Keep them because you never know when you're going to need just a half flower or something like that, okay? Right, I think that's all of my cutting I need to do. So I'll move that aside. Get rid of my plates. Look at that. Now, I will just get my Sending Love and Joy out of my die. I said to the ladies the other day, I don't have any trouble with this die. Some of them have trouble, it just doesn't come out easy. I've never had any trouble, but I probably will. No, there you go, perfect. I thought, because I told them I don't have any trouble, I thought today I probably will. Now, let's just straighten all this up. And we'll start to assemble our card. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold this on the fold line, so in towards the center and back out. Oh, I know, there's something else I need. I thought I'd finished cutting everything. I need a label. So a label like this, maybe. So this, which one am I going to do? Oh, I don't want that one. I might go for that one. Oh no, I'm just going to go for that one, I think. Yeah, that would be perfect. I will just cut this out before I start to assemble the card, because then all my cutting is done. So these are from the branching out dies. I think that's what it's called. And they have been my favourite to use this Christmas. They are fantastic, and they can be used for any occasion or any cards. So gorgeous frames. So just like that. Okay, now I think I'll finish cutting everything out. I'll put that back into there. Okay, so let's get back to this now. So in and back again. I'm going to do the same with this side. So we're going to fold in and fold this piece back again. Okay, so our card's like that. And then for the inside, we've got our two pieces here. So remember, this old olive is 8.5 by 14.3. And then we've got the white, which was 8 by 13.8. So I'm just going in 1/2 centimetre each time. And we'll just attach the white to the old olive. And then we'll attach the old olive to the card base. I'm going to put this in the centre. Okay, just like that. And then we have 4 pieces of old olive, and they are 4 centimeters by 14.8. And we have 4 pieces of DSP that are 3.5 by 13.8. 14.3, I mean those are. Right, so we'll put all these together. Like so, allowing a little bit of an edge, like that. Another one. So I'm really going to miss this DSP when it goes, but it has been so much fun creating with it. I've loved it, absolutely loved it. Gorgeous colours in it, and very traditional, which is great, having the amazing, like the red and real red and the cherry cobbler, the old olive, and some shaded spruce I think was in there. There was some navy as well. There's all sorts of colours. Right, so we'll attach all those. Now there is normally a way that these go together, but it's not really going to matter, so it doesn't go that way. Maybe it goes, oh, I don't know how it goes really. Maybe that way, and then maybe this one goes over this way. No, it doesn't. I think that's right. I think that goes there, and no, that one goes there. There we go. So now when I lay it out, I will attach these now to the card base. Okay, so that one there. That one there. I'm doing it as fast as I can so I don't hold you up. Okay, that one there. And this one there. Okay, there you go, beautiful. And now we're going to attach this. So this is going to go onto one side. So we'll just put our tape down there and another layer down there. So just going to put that together like so. Then we are going to, so this little half image here, I'm just going to put that on flat, and that is going to go down inside there like that. And this one here is going to be popped up on the front, so we'll grab some dimensionals. And you know I love dimensionals, and if Beth was here, she'd be impressed because she likes using lots of dimensionals as well. There you go. So we'll just take the tops off those. And we're going to lay that down on here like so. And that's cute. I don't know what I've done with my scoring and that. I'm just seem to be out of fraction, but that's fine. We've just got a little bit of white through the middle, and I'm going to put this across the middle like that. So this is going to be raised up as well, and when you raise this up, I'm going to raise it up once in the middle, and sometimes it's easier than putting them on here and having them over the edge, that I'm just going to put the dimensionals directly onto this piece. And because I've already raised the flower up in the middle and I want to raise it here, I need to double dimensional the sides. So just peel the tops off those and just put another dimensional on top of those ones. And it means then that when this label goes on, it's going to be level. Okay, so we'll just take the tops off those just like that. And we're just going to put that across like that. Perfect. And then I'm going to use, because there's a little bit of gold and I've got some of these left, these are beautiful. These came out, the flower accents in this catalogue, and they're stunning. So I'm just going to put one there and one over here, the end there and the end of there. Aren't they gorgeous? Lovely. And then to finish off, we will just use Maureen's favourite thing, is the Winker Stella, and we're just going to paint those beautiful little flowers, and that just gives that little bit of shimmer, which finishes off this card beautifully. Okay, so that's all we need to do for our card. It's going to sit lovely on someone's sideboard. Because I'm just sending love and joy, it could be a beautiful Christmas card, or it could be a beautiful birthday card as well. Love using the DSP. I have so many ladies that say to me, I've got so much DSP. It's like, make cards like this, use it up. Share the beautiful patterns of DSP with your friends by making cards like this, using lots of paper. So there you go. That's my card for today. I hope you've enjoyed seeing that. It's having a focal point in the middle with your words there and the DSP. You could have different DSP in the middle from the outside if you wanted to. I quite like the whole, that it all flows through. That's my thing that I like. The inspiration, I went over to my table about 8 minutes before my Facebook Live today, and I found this card. So this is one that we made for the Aurora class, and I thought, oh, that's a great inspiration for a card, and I'll do it differently using a different paper. So it's amazing how you can use a card like that and turn around and create something like this. So that's my card for today. Thank you, Maureen. You're also always really good. You're always very positive and supportive, so thank you. And shame we didn't catch up with you at class this week, but I'm sure I'll catch up with you sometime soon. So that's my card for today, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed that. I have loved catching up with you again this week for my Facebook Live, and I look forward to catching up with you again next week. But until then, you have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. It's beautiful out there, and I will talk to you next week. Bye for now.